I think my favorite part's coming up here.
Oh, hello. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. My name is Film Stash. Here we got Joe Campbell, Stephanie O'Hit. For St. Patty's Day, we're going to be watching a Leprechaun movie while throwing back a couple of brewskis. What do you got?
Sparkling juice.
I got sparkling juice because I'm a wimp.
I have a manly drink. I bought myself a bottle of sangria from Trader Joe's.
What about you, Steph? What are you drinking tonight?
Schweppes.
Sweeps. Without further ado, I got my drink in one hand and my Irish folk and fairy tales in the other, and we're gonna watch a Leprechaun film. Spin the wheel.
Spin, spin, spin. Leprechaun 1.
All right, let's start with the original. Leprechaun 1. We'll come back. We'll come back with the drunk review, so stay tuned.
I don't know that I'm gonna get drunk.
We'll just
We'll
work on it.
act
Work on it.
drunk.
No,
Oh, okay.
just work
For
on
the
it.
vine.
For the vine.
One of us is getting drunk here tonight.
Listen, Doug, if you're a lightweight, just say that.
I am not a lightweight. You're the lightweight.
Sound like a true heavyweight.
So, the drinking words, it's gold and clover and leprechaun. It is not leprechaun.
So hydrated.
Doug, stop doing that on camera, you pig.
Drink every time green comes on the screen.
We could do that, I mean.
No.
So the new rule is
No.
clover,
No.
gold, and the color green.
And leprechaun.
No.
And leprechaun. And we back! We just saw leprechaun. We just saw it.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Douglas O'Campbell.
And I'm Douglas Campbell.
This is the Leprechaun review.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Dan O'Grady, played by Shay Duffin, steals 100 gold coins from a leprechaun, played by Warwick Davis, while on vacation in Ireland. The leprechaun follows him home, but Dan locks the murderous midget in a crate, held at bay by a four-leaf clover. 10 years later, J.D. Reading and his daughter Tori, played by Jennifer Aniston, rent O'Grady's property for the summer. When their new neighbors accidentally release the leprechaun, he goes on a murderous rampage to reclaim his gold.
What do we like about this, guys?
That's very funny. I haven't seen it in about a decade.
Yeah.
I remember because I think I saw it when, guys, I think I was like 12 or 13 when I saw it. It freaked me out because, you know, I'm scared of everything. But watching it as an adult, especially in this atmosphere with...
Oh no, a 25-pound man is pogo sticking on me.
Gold!
Gold?
I missed a gold, so.
Yeah, drink up, buddy. Oh, drink up again.
Guys, it was really fun and goofy. But I mean, there also were gross parts. He's always disgusting.
This movie, it had its... I'm sorry. I didn't know we were taking turns. This movie had its charms. I've always thought this movie was stupid as shit. There's nothing to really take seriously with Leprechaun.
So he just like has a car now?
Yeah.
You guys missed the spit take Doug did.
Oh.
So stupid.
It's sad I memorized enough of this.
What?
What?
You memorized Ring Around the Rosie? Yeah, that's crazy.
Stephanie, I'm glad that you're here.
Warwick Davis just kills me, you know? Like, it's funny.
See, and what I was going to say was
so
that it's
funny.
actually like a little less stupid than I was expecting, and that like they're actually pretty consistent in this with like what his powers are and what they aren't, if that makes sense, you know?
How so?
I don't know, like they establish that he can like mimic voices, and then they like stick to that, you know? They don't randomly at the end say like, oh, and he can levitate now, and like, you know what I mean?
Oh, just you wait till you get to the sequels.
That's what
he's saying.
That's what I mean. Is it's like at least in this one they keep it pretty consistent. Like they establish his powers at the beginning, and then they're like, and that's it. And they just sort of like
Here's
see
his
what
weaknesses and strengths.
yes, and they sort of see what they can do with what they've established instead of like trying to like shoehorn in a bunch of other things.
Yeah. What are some things that you guys didn't like about it?
I don't know. Like on one hand, it's like the fact that they made it so like goofy, like that could be a negative, you know. So we can have like negatives come up on the bottom of the screen for that.
Well, no. I want to do mixed, you know? Like, where's things that
Next.
yeah.
I guess the tone is mixed then,
But I don't know what you could do them to make it a legitimately scary horror film. Because a leprechaun is stupid, you know?
Not have him roller skating down the street.
not have him skateboarding through the doorway back and forth.
Had they not wanted it to be goofy, they could have played it straight and it could have been, you know, genuinely scary and all that, but they didn't. They made it goofy and that, you know, it's fun.
So do you think like a Guillermo del Toro could have done something with this film? He does stuff with myths all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. I
personally-
I have faith in him.
I personally
Yeah,
would like
he's
to see
awesome.
Steven Spielberg's Leprechaun.
Better.
Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan's Leprechaun.
Oh shit.
The plot twist is that you were the leprechaun all along.
Something I was conflicted about with it, I don't like that he killed innocent characters who were just kind of minding their own business, like the pawn shop guy.
It'd be funny if like you replace this guy with like Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars.
Listen, I can give you $50. And then Chumley walks over and is like, oh, I think that's worth a lot more than just $50.
He had it coming. Rick Harrison had it coming.
That wasn't Rick Harrison.
I mean, I understand why he was killing them. I wish he wouldn't have.
Like, I get, like you were saying, how he, like, just sort of kills anyone that has anything to do with this gold. Also, like, it's people that they're like, oh, I know where it is, and it's not with me, it's over there, and he's like, alright, well, you gotta go anyway. I don't know. Go after the people with your gold then. Like,
Well, no, he's an angry little shit, you know? Like, he's gotta get after him, you know?
The reason that he was even on this rampage is because Dumb and Dumber were like, let's hang on to this gold. They're like watching him kill people, and then they're like, we can't tell them about the gold.
But it's kind of ableist of your stuff to call them Dumb and Dumber.
wow.
Well, let's cancel her. Hashtag.
Get in the comments.
Hashtag cancel stuff.
At the end, Ozzy's like, hey, by the way, I swallowed one. I'm the hero now.
This is my story arc, guys. I'm around to old Ozzy boy. What is going on with this? Just get a new wallet, dude.
I will eventually.
This is supposed to hold like a card. Guys,
Oh
please.
God.
Hold on, this is where we'll do the plug. Guys, please subscribe to the channel so Doug can get monetized so he can buy himself a new wallet. Ring that bell down below and comment which movie he should review next. Oh my goodness, look at this wallet, guys. Please help him.
The goal is 350 for now, guys.
Goal is 500. Get him monetized.
I think you guys didn't like about it, you know? Like,
We've
I mean,
only been saying things we didn't like, Douglas.
that's the
like,
thing. I had a good time.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't know that I would be able to like, because all the things that I would say like I don't like, I would put into the mixed category because it's like, yeah, like I'm like that's dumb, but also I feel like that's kind of the point. You knew what they were doing with this movie, and they were like, let's make a dumb movie that's just really stupid.
They did.
And yeah, and they did it pretty successfully.
They did
I'd
what
say.
they
Yeah, like this isn't like a good horror film. I don't even think it's a good comedy, you know? I'm only laughing because I am, you know, kind of tipsy as shit, you know?
But how many times before you guys were even tipsy did you like almost fall?
Oh, I
over
was laughing hysterically
You
the whole
guys-
time.
Oh, Leprechaun.
Oh, damn it, Leprechaun, you're right.
If anyone out there does wrestling, like actual like JV wrestling, that move works every time.
They wear cups, Joe.
It works every time.
Says you!
I'm not the one making Doug's argument. Doug's the one that's like, it's not a good comedy. I laugh at bad comedy too.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I'm in a different state of
It was
mind
alright.
compared
I
to,
give
like,
it like a
earlier.
10 out of 10.
Listen, guys, this movie was really good. Honestly, there's nothing that I think could be done any better in this movie, which is why I'm giving it a 6 out of 10.
You just spat on me. Positives. Something I really, really like.
Positives? We're way
Was-
past
Splice it
positives.
in.
Oh,
Splice it in.
Fuck it,
Positives.
positives.
Something I really liked about the movie was how talented he is on all forms of transportation. He had 2 go-karts, 1 wheelchair, roller skates, a skateboard, pogo stick. Missing something?
Did you mention the go-kart?
Yeah.
Yes. Dude, he can get around, man.
I don't know, like, watching it, like, drunk now, like, it definitely is super funny. I don't know, just, like... I've seen better shit, I mean...
Obviously,
but,
I've seen...
yeah.
I would say Ping Pong Summer was like a quote-unquote better movie.
Just because I
Best.
chose your pick, you know?
Yeah, you did. Watch it again next year too.
No,
Get in the comments. He's gonna watch it again next year.
Is there any way we could have made this like a legit scary movie though?
Already
Or
spoken
would
about this.
No,
Guillermo del Toro.
yeah, but I just mean like in the execution, is there a way you could make a killer leprechaun like a legit scary movie, or is it a lost cause? Is it just like stupid? You know?
Oh, I think you totally could have a movie that like had a serious tone with a killer leprechaun. But if I'm being honest with you, I don't think that movie is a better movie than this. In them leaning into sort of like how goofy it is that there's like this like tiny person chasing you. You know what I mean?
Because if it were a legitimate horror movie, it would still be hard to take it seriously because
Mhm.
it just looks goofy.
Yeah, it would look too goofy, and in them not acknowledging that like it looks goofy, you would have trouble taking it seriously and be like, is the movie taking this? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
this one, I feel like you get what the movie wants you to get, and that's fine.
It's great for like a good St. Patty's Day drinking session.
So I drank a whole bottle of Schweppes and like a gallon jug of water.
Let's see, this is 1.5 liters. Maria, is that Lola?
Where the fuck did it go? Yeah, where's my box? Thank you.
Ah,
Yeah. Let's see. I have at least 1 1/4 left.
I know Doug actually cleared out a box of this.
He also had a few shots of vodka.
Brought to you by Mr. Dan Aykroyd.
Crystal Skull vodka is 40% ABV volume.
40%.
40%.
Shit. I guess we're just doing intermission. I don't know how to transition to it.
You get a Reuben for each of us?
Yep, I got a Reuben for you and a Reuben for me.
Hi guys.
Hey,
You're not
yo.
in the review! Get out of here!
Get out! Yeah. Oh wow! Look at that. They sliced it in half. They're so sweet.
These Reubens were bought about 4 hours ago.
Nope, we're going to grade this as if we just ordered it right now, and that's what we got.
Steph, would you like a taste, my dear?
How about you, Nikki?
I
behind the camera?
am a good. I'm a good fiance. You can have it.
All right, so something I want to say before we even take a bite of this is if this has any sauerkraut on it,
It's
put some
very
pictures-
subtle.
Put some pictures up. Our family makes our own sauerkraut.
Yeah, no, we do good.
When it comes to
Yeah,
sauerkraut.
we
so-
are very picky about sauerkraut. You clink it, and
And-
click it, and
and-
sink it. Clink it.
It's not bad,
I don't like it.
but
I mean,
I'm like I said, I'm very spoiled when it comes to Reubens as well. Then
yeah.
because
I mean, cause like, look, the basics of the Reuben, like the meat's good, the sauerkraut, it's okay.
I like don't even notice the sauerkraut.
It's because
I
it's
do.
very weak.
But the Thousand Island dressing, like, they drenched it, but it's not the worst, I feel.
I like Reuben with the toasted bread.
Mm-hmm.
That is very good. Like, you roll it like a rolled cheese. I don't know, maybe it's just because, like, I've been drinking, like, vodka drinks for, like, the past, like, hour and a half. It's, like, really good.
And now it's hitting different. I don't know. I'm spoiled with Reuben, but this is really good.
Drunk Doug would give this an 8.5 out of 10.
As far as sandwiches go, this is going up there probably like an 8 out of 10. As far as Reubens go, like including like a homemade one, this is probably going at like a 5.
I'd give it a 6. I mean, it's not the worst. I mean,
I'm saying as far as Reubens go.
yeah, even Rubens is like, that's a 6 out of 10. I mean, so, I mean, I guess we're at the end of our review. Personally, would probably give the Leprechaun film Drunk. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I thought that was a solid
How
good time.
could I guess?
Just saying, Drunk, I would give it a 7 out of 10. I thought it was a really good time, you know? Drinking it and watching it, it was great.
The viewers will see that I had that 7 right behind me. I went, he's gonna give it a 7.
Would you give it Drunk, though?
Drunk, I'm giving it way higher than a 7. It's a very good time drunk. Then its own category, because whenever you're
Yeah.
watching like a movie that's like bad, and that's sort of the point is that you're watching it for the enjoyment of the fact that it's like kind of bad. I'm putting it up there at like probably this one is like an 8. I'm gonna put
It's
it at
way higher than a 7. An 8! I'm giving it an 8 out of 10.
You give everything a 7 out of 10. That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't.
Like actual like movie quality, then obviously you're gonna drop down to probably like a 4.
Yeah, no, I would give this a 3. This is like a really shitty horror film. Like, if you're into gore, like...
Not enough gore for the people that are into gore.
You have, like, the pug with stick kill, but that's just fucking stupid, you know? Like,
That's fun.
It's fucking stupid if you're sober, you know? Alright, our sober correspondent. What would you give it out of 10?
I give it, like, in quality, I give it like a 4. Watching it with friends in this environment, it was a really good time. So I'd probably give it like 7.5. I mean, I think Warwick's prosthetics and makeup and everything is like some of the best stuff
I think
in the whole movie.
I think he's probably the best thing about it. I mean...
Truly. Yeah.
That's part of why Doug doesn't like Origins, because they had Hornswoggle instead of
Yeah,
Warwick.
no. Well, that's all the time we have for today here on Film Stash. Thank you.
If you excuse us, we gotta get back to the Rubens.
The green light's cooler.
This is so much better than I thought it would be, guys.
It's not that cool.
No, Doug's gonna make it look cool in post.